Welcome back to Valencia, where the sun shines today, by contrast to yesterday's rain. It's race day today. We have a running start for race 1 and a standing start for race 2 with a reverse grid for the top 8, as you know. The weather forecast looks good, at least for race 1. We'll see if we have some storms developing in the afternoon, like it was the case yesterday. But first of all, let's enjoy the atmosphere here in Valencia, thanks to this beautiful spring day. Here we are on the starting grid of race 1 with Rob Huff in P3, the best Chevrolet driver on the grid. And let's hope that he goes through the first corner this time, because the last 3 years he was unable to go further than turn 1.
La carrera de después.
Puede ser Friol, puede ser Thompson, que ha adelantado a Friol.
El piloto brasileño.
Chevrolet, representante. Ya la despejamos el podio.
It's windy, it's cloudy, but it's dry at the start of race 2 with Alain Menu on pole position thanks to his P8 at the end of race 1, and Nicola Larini right behind him on the second row of the grid. Of course, the winner of race 1, Rob Huff, will start in P8 on the 4th row. Let's see how it goes in race 2 and who of the blue guys are on the podium this time. champagne for the Chevrolet RML squad this weekend, Ray. Finally, after two difficult first race meetings here in Valencia, it came the right way.
It really has come good. As you say, Brazil and Mexico were hugely disappointing for us. The team did a huge amount of work during the winter to develop and improve the Lachetti, so what we saw in the first two events really didn't reflect the potential of the car, but we have seen it today now with two wins. And it's great to come to Europe and really crank up some points.
Chevrolet is even second in the Constructors' Championship, which is not really the target, so it's amazing.
Well, it is fantastic to be ahead of BMW for the first time ever. Chevrolet in the World Championship, to be ahead of BMW is something special for us, so it's a great weekend.
18 points in the bag in a few hours of time, Rob, after a difficult start of the season. What a terrific weekend for the Chevrolet team.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely we deserve it, and we got it. You know, we've worked so hard over the winter with the car. The guys at RML and Chevrolet have just done an unbelievable job to get the pace out of the car that they have and give us such a great car to drive. So, you know, this is for all the guys in the team that have worked so hard. And yeah, I mean, to win the first race, I wasn't quite sure whether that was capable or possible, but we did. And then I certainly didn't think second was possible in the second race, but somehow we did it. You know, we overtook a lot of cars. The Chevrolet was flying. Obviously no success ballast, so we took advantage of that, and obviously for Alan to win as well, what a brilliant weekend for us.
Do you think you can come back in the Drivers' Championship, being now the first Chevrolet driver in the standings?
I think it's the best way to start with 18 points in one weekend for sure, but obviously we go to Po now with the next race in 2 weeks, very heavy. It's a tight, twisty, you know, a lot of steep hills at Po, so I think it's going to be very difficult. But for me now is just get as many points as possible. Even if it's just one, it's 1 point. So we just need to keep scrambling away at the points, and you know, a couple more weekends like this throughout the year would be fantastic.
Alain, from 23rd on the grid to the top step of the podium, you couldn't dream a better Sunday.
No, for sure not. I mean, last night when I went to bed, I never thought I would get a win today. I thought, you know, we'd be very lucky to get 8th place for like pole position for race 2, but it turned out that way, and I was the first one to be surprised. But I had a very good first race, some very nice overtaking maneuvers, and 2 or 3 or 4 cars in front of me went off. So I got this 8th place, and then the car, we made a small change to the car between the two races, and it worked really well in race 2.
Yeah, you proved that nothing to do with luck. Race 2, you just dominate the BMWs.
Yeah, you know, but we had the lightest cars this weekend because we had such poor like weekends in Brazil and Mexico that we came here very, very light. And you know, I was lighter than Andy, for example, and it's probably about 2/10 a lap here, and I think that's the amount I was faster than him. So it's all very close, I think, between BMW and us. But I think now with the weight, it's going to be hard again against the diesel engines.
How about next time in Po then?
Yeah, Po. I'm looking forward to going back there because obviously we had a good, very good meeting last year there with pole position and winning the first race. It's going to be harder now with the weight I will carry, but you know, still be trying for good points. I think a win will be difficult, but then you never know. You know, maybe we can win race 2 rather than race 1.